Welcome back to Mr. Mortgage's Neighborhood. Our next guest is Beatrice Caraballo from Prestigious Properties in Glassboro.
Hi.
Welcome to the Neighbors Bay. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in this awesome real estate world that you're in now.
So I am Beatrice Caraballo, also known as La Gitana.
I can't roll them like that.
You can't roll that.
I can't.
Also known as La Gitana. I've been on radio, I've been on television. I do a lot of marketing. And
The radio show?
yeah, I have the radio show.
Uh-huh.
I sure do, on WBNC Breaking Chains Radio. And I got into real estate out of helping to market Market Street development in Camden. A developer from Philadelphia came into the city of Camden, brought a whole block, literally a whole block, from 2nd to 3rd Street and completely around. Bought all the buildings and he started to develop them, and he needed somebody to bring in tenants. And I'm like, I'm not a realtor. He was like, yeah, but you do marketing, so can you market these things and fill them up for me? And I'm like, I've never done anything with real estate. He's like, you do marketing, you can do this for me, I'm gonna pay you. I'm like, okay. So I became his marketing director, and we ended up getting a 10-year contract with South Jersey Federal Credit Union right on the block for 10 years. And he said, you need to go get your real estate because you just proved me that you could do this.
Nice.
So I went and got my real estate license, and here I am in this crazy world of real estate.
Nice. Now, you've done a bunch of transactions in the time you've been there.
Yes.
What's your favorite transaction that you've had so far?
Oh gosh, Lucrecia.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like my all-time favorite because it was the inspiration was so real. She's been here for such a long time from Guatemala, and her husband is Mexican, and they saved and saved and saved for years, and nothing fancy, just through the years working. And she said, Beatrice, I think it's time. I want my kids to have their own home.
Yeah.
I want the American dream. And I tell you, me and Benito worked hard on that, but we got it through. And she's like so thrilled. She completely renovated the house. It doesn't look anything the way the way she bought it. The pool, she got it working. She's like, this year you gotta come swim. I'm like, okay.
Now, we've done some stuff together, and I know
Yes.
you and Benito have done stuff together. We talked to him earlier tonight about it. Like, do you get a different sense of purpose when you're going into the neighborhoods that are poorly serviced and they don't really have as much of a chance? Does it feel a little different to you to go into, like, you know, we did the one in the Spanish-speaking facility in Camden, and we did a home buyer seminar. Is that a little different for you than, you know, just some people in the suburbs buying a house?
It is, because I believe that everybody deserves to have a home. Everybody deserves to have a home. Regardless if you're the poorest or the richest, you deserve a home of your own. And so, being from Camden, born and raised in Camden, worked in Camden all my life, I just truly believe that people in Camden deserve so much better. And if I can help them create a better community, create a better neighborhood, I'm gonna do so.
Nice.
And now that I got my license,
Now you can do that. And well, like, what's your favorite part of the job? Is it the actual canvassing? Is it education? What do you like the most of it?
two things is meeting the new clients, the new potential clients, you know, getting into their brain. I love doing that. Getting into their brain, figuring out what they're really thinking, what they really want, and then creating that dream for them.
Nice.
And then the second is educating them, making sure that they know what the process is step by step, and they're not, you didn't tell me this. I didn't know this was going to happen. Oh my God, you need more money? No, you know it ahead of time because I've already sat down and I've already had that consultation with you.
And you work for like a smaller boutique
Yes.
kind of shop. You work with Michelle and
Mhm.
my ex-wife Jen. What do you like about that smaller presence rather than one of the big names and the big
My wings
franchises?
aren't cut.
Yeah.
My wings are not cut. My freedom is very important to me because, yeah, I understand that as a realtor we have to brand the company, right? But it's my business. It's ultimately my business. I'm independent.
Right.
And I like that. I like
Yeah.
that word independent, I like it. So I'm free to create and do what I need to do to grow my business.
Awesome. And outside of business, we talked a little bit about it, but what do you do to like warm your soul or fill your spirit, or what do you do to outside of work to make Beatrice happy?
Gardening and music.
Yeah?
All the time.
Yeah. The music, I know, of course. Yeah.
You should know
Do
that.
you have a garden at your house?
I have a garden,
Okay.
and then I have a big, huge yard that I'm constantly raking and cleaning and putting more trees and planting different things.
Do you do vegetables or flowers or a little bit
I
of both?
have my first asparagus growing.
I like that.
I'm so
I like
proud. It's like yay high.
That. We do like tomatoes and peppers and corn. I've done
Yes.
everything really good. I cannot get the friggin' corn to grow. Every year
It's this small.
No, every year it goes to like here,
No.
and I'm like so excited. It's 2 foot tall. I'm ready. I'm like, it's even get a little bit of that funky hair. coming
Yeah,
out of it,
yeah,
and then-
that's what you think.
and then it's dead. And it dies every year. It's 4 years in a row. I get it, and then dead. So this year,
Oh.
I talked to somebody and they said you got to put nitrix, something like that, on the ground.
For them to grow.
Yeah, for them
Oh,
to.
okay.
It's a chemical they have to put for them to turn into food because you need that. And then I cross pollinate.
Oh.
I did everything. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try it again one more time. If I don't get it to work, I'm never going for it. I'm just buy it at the place around.
I
the
got
corner from.
blueberries. There you go.
Blueberries?
I got
like that.
blueberries. Yes.
I didn't have luck with strawberries. Blackberries I've had, like
Yeah.
vines and blackberries. Strawberries I didn't have
I've
any luck
had
with.
grapes.
Blueberries.
And I've even done the wine.
Grapes on the vine? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm serious about my wine.
You stomped it with your feet?
I gotta think about that.
My brother does wine at the house, but he buys the concentrated squeezed stuff, so he cheats. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I do it completely
you do
from
grapes,
the vine.
alright,
Yes, yes.
all right, so your last personal question is going to be, tomorrow morning you find out that you won $2 million. How are you spending $2 million? What's the first thing you're going to buy?
Buy my own house.
You going to buy your own house?
My own house.
What's it look like? What's the house like? Come on, you got to get a little detail into it.
I don't know. I've always wanted to live in France.
Okay,
I never wanted to live here. I
Awesome.
wanted to live in France.
all right.
So I would
Buy a
probably
little-
get my
little
real estate
chalet.
license in France.
little chalet in France.
That's
to go
right.
there and live?
By the river, yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes.
That is an awesome
Yes,
answer.
and everything else I would start investing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beatrice, thanks for coming by the neighborhood.
Thank you, babe.
We'll be back with the next guest on Mr. Mortgage.